It's raining pretty bad outside, which is great because the plants really need it. And I got potatoes in the ground. I have onions and garlic in the ground. My onions and garlic did not do well last year, so I may have overcompensated and planted hundreds of onions and garlic. So I'm really glad that it's raining, but I just went to do evening chores and stole Mark's Alaskan fishing gear because he just booked a trip to Alaska, and this is not the same as snow. Like, goats do pretty well in the snow. They're fine because it's dry, but they are sure that rain is made of like poison death acid, basically, is what goats think about rain. So I was out milking and I had to put a few of the big goats outside while I milked, and they sounded like a scene out of like The Wizard of Oz. I'm melting! And they were doing that the entire time I was milking just outside, so I'm sure my neighbors are thrilled. Now I'm in here and I'm feeding the baby chicks. I have chickens going right now, but also just got my first turkey poults, turkey babies. So excited about them. Did not know if I was going to be able to hatch any, and we did. Out of 7 eggs, I got 6, but I wanted to show you this one. I think I'm naming him Froggy, and now you'll find out why. Here are a couple 2-day-old turkeys. Awesome. Now, one needed help getting out of his egg, and so he has what in chickens, I assume it's the same in turkeys, is called spraddle leg, which means that his legs are like, he does kind of like the splits with his legs. Oh, hey, hey. That one also needed help out of her shell, but she's doing way better. But anyway, Spraddle, who I'm now referring to as Froggy, I was kind of worried that he wasn't gonna make it, but like, he can book it when necessary. Not that you can tell right now because he's just laying down, but he can absolutely. Just replacing their water and food, getting them a little clean, but like also gonna just help Froggy. I know. Get a little bit of water. Remind Froggy where the water is, because that's the most important. The most important thing is that they don't get dehydrated. But you can see, like, I think Froggy's gonna recover. So my experience with spraddle chicks is just that they'll generally grow out of it, and that they will live as long as they can move. If they can't move, then they're kind of in bad shape. Get to the food in the water and seem to have the kind of like will to live. Hi, Bubba. Oh, will to live that this guy has. But it's always a tough call whether or not you're gonna help birds out of their egg if they're stuck. He was stuck, and those are the birds you see kind of with problems, and maybe that's why they didn't make it out of their eggs in the first place. But you know, especially with these turkeys, they're with a little bit of extra effort and time. They're really valuable part of the flock, so they're doing. He'll be okay, I think. I hope. And so he's moving around. It seems like he's fine. He can get from one side of the brooder to the other really quick. Also, a lot of people ask me why I use paper towels instead of wood chips in my brooder, and I really prefer it because it makes the water a lot cleaner. And so I just replace the paper towels twice a day. but really easy to do, and paper towels are compostable. Anyway, so that's my story. Hopefully I will keep you updated on Froggy the turkey. He's very cute. I really like him. I just hope that he makes it, but I think he will. He certainly seems energetic.